I want to say, I think this very first, doctor panel has been a massive success. I think we've learned a lot, and we're going to find some ways in the future to where we can get your input and your questions and even some of your responses on chat and bring them up here so we can have more of a discussion. And also, I think, Dr. Buttar, we can share maybe within this group, everyone's name, just we can give you each other's emails so you can now know you have this peer group of people, and we can maybe get that around. So, you got some people you can talk to about this, because
absolutely,
it's hard out there. When you feel you're alone, and, when you're being persecuted, and, I don't know how you do it, Dr. Buttar. I mean, really, you got to put yourself out there, and I appreciate it when you get emotional too, because it shows us how much you care. And so thanks for choosing us to have this platform. I think it's been a great success. Any final thoughts for this panel?
Well, I want to say that I do it the same way as every one of these doctors have done it, and their stories are just as important. Unfortunately, they may not have had the good fortune of having hit a certain chord, but they're all on here, and every one of you, your message needs to get out there. So one of the things we're going to try to do, and the reason I had that email list, and we've got about 7,000 of us that are over 7,400. I'm going to try to create some type of a community for the doctors so that we can start sharing and being able to exchange, because many of you guys, I'd love to be able to talk to you. There's not enough time in the day right now, but there's so many different components and so much talent, so much skills, so much knowledge that can be shared with all these doctors. So I appreciate every one of you again. Brian, I don't know if you have any other questions, but no. I want to ask the people that are here, the physicians that are here, do you feel better than you came on when you came on this call? Do you feel better? Do you feel stronger than you did? Raise your hands if you do. Okay, let me just keep your hands up there, just for a second.
Hands up.
That's awesome.
Good, that makes me feel good. You are not alone, that is for sure. We are not alone.
There's one other question that I'd like to ask, and that is that what now you've experienced and realizing the level of support all throughout the world that you have from other colleagues that you see here, just the small group that's being represented of 160 some doctors that are being represented here. Does that reinvigorate you and make you want to double down and continue this to make more people aware? And that's what the goal is, Brian.
Right.
It's for us to be able to feel, and keep your hands up there just for a second, to reinvigorate us. This was actually, there was a double motive for me to do this, Brian. When I talked to you about doing this, there was two reasons. One was obviously to show how many doctors were going to do this, but I also knew there were other energies out there that felt this way, and I wanted to be able to plug into every one of them, or have them plug into a wall and get recharged. And I was hoping that this would recharge everyone. I needed this recharging. And so I appreciate that recharging that I'm getting. You see Dr. Haston there, he's holding a child up.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I appreciate that, doctor.